Ryders have something else to say about that. Once again, on the red team, we have the Dmitrij's Angels, which is the Reborn, piloted by Sunstorm. This is a Mobula with a Hades on top, an Artemis on a Banshee on the bottom, as well as a Gatling and an Artemis on the top. Ooh. We also have Dr. Bucket's Dmitrij Dmitrij, which is a Galleon with a Lumberjack and a Hwacha and a Hades on the left, a Hwacha and a Heavy Carronade on the right, and a Flare on the back.
That name.
So on the blue team.
Okay, on the blue team, we have the Sorrow, which is Sphinx's Hwacha Fish, with a Carronade on the left side and a Gat on the right. And Lib Clutter again with the identical build, 2 Artemis downstairs, Gat Flare upstairs with a Hades on top. So this is going to be interesting because it's very medium range, with Lib being able to provide pretty good support all around, whether he's close range or far away. And then, of course, a Hwacha Fish against a Galleon is generally a really good way of getting them out of combat for a while. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. They have to disable the Dmitrij and then probably focus on Reborn. I think that's what they're going to do. We'll find out. Usually plans go awfully and it just ends up being a brawl and you have to make lots of little snap decisions. But if Sorrow can make this flank happen, get behind them and disable one of them completely, which again, probably going to be the Dmitrij because it's really hard to completely disable Mobulas. Very easy to disable Galleons. And then they focus the Reborn with their side guns while Lib makes a push. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that's their best choice. Lib is doing this awkward thing where he pulls away. I don't know if he's trying to get them to come closer or they're not going to do that thing I just explained. Hard to say.
Yes, and
oh, a spot's out on Sorrow. Okay, yep. That changes that whole plan. Plans. When do they ever work?
Yes, the Sorrow did go around initially, of course, with that flank, but the Lib Clutter has joined them, and the Sorrow has been spotted, meaning that entire plan, if it even was a plan...
just deleted.
Yes.
Gone. Toast history.
Of course, the Dmitrij is way behind the Reborn. The blue team...
I don't think they know where Lib is. They're waiting for him.
The blue team notices this. They might be able to take advantage of a 2v1 situation, but actually the Lib is going back around toward their original position. This seems to be a match of flank after flank.
Yeah, I think Sorrow is not really feeling the heat enough. I bet he feels pretty comfortable just pushing in here.
Yes, and actually they only have a single gun disabled and a small amount of balloon damage.
Yeah, they're just balloon blocking everything right now, forcing the Reborn into a kind of awkward position.
The Dmitrij is getting shots out onto the Lib Clutter now.
Yeah, those are pretty good shots too. Congratulations, Lumberjack. You have satisfied me by not sucking.
And there you can see the difficulties of disabling a Mobula with a Hwacha. Sorrow only gets a single gun, which is very quickly rebuilt on the Reborn.
Oh, here we go, though. Really accurate Hades coming out. Almost all of them landed on the Reborn's hull, and now the Hwacha's kind of doing business. 2, but a lot of ambient damage, so we can go with that. And the Carronade, which is obviously very effective on the Reborn and apparently actually has no effect because his balloon is hardly damaged at all. Until now? What is damaging his balloon now? A lot of shots going in, but they're all being eaten by the balloon, which is not really feeling the heat like it should be. And the Carronade is going out, but once again, it's just sort of hitting everywhere, and it's not really hitting the balloon like it should.
The Sorrow has heavy fires on the armor and balloon, losing a lot of hull perma-hull damage from this.
That was a great push by the Galleon there, just completely wiping the Sorrow's ability to do anything while the Reborn got the DPS in. But now Reborn's taking hits, Clutter's taking hits too, Sorrow's still getting some pressure from the Banshee. This is interesting. The plot thickens. Oh, okay. Lib's hole is down, and he got hit by one of the lumberjacks. His balloon is up, though. They're going to need 2 more solid hits. Nope. Nope. It's not happening. Come on. Come on, Venus. Lol. You can do it. No. Granted, it's a really hard shot. There you go. You got this, lol. That one actually looked like it went through, but there was no contact. I'll give that one to you. We'll say 2 of 8. I'm proud-ish. There we go. That's a solid hit. That one just barely grazed over. Another one kind of hitting the smokestack, but not really a big deal. There we go. Nailing it.
There goes a nice hit onto the Lib Clutter, meaning that they are at just the smallest amount of balloon health at
I know.
this point.
I could not believe their balloon did pop. I'm watching this like, ooh. That's like how I fight Dark Souls bosses. Like so close, and then you die. Oh. Okay, Lib is repositioning completely. It looks like he wants to engage this fight differently, because against that lumberjack, it is really hard to push, especially if Lol's making shots like that. Way to go, Lol.
And now the Sorrows, of course, because of that reposition, taking all the shots from both red ships. It doesn't appear to be doing too much at this point.
Yeah, not enough for connecting there. All the Hades seem to miss, and only one, if any, lumberjack hits. I think they're just doing a lot of positioning pressure. They just know that the blue ships are there waiting to jump, and if they forget about it for just a moment, they might be able to make a move and take out a red ship. But Lib is really far away. Actually, if red pushed right now, it would be pretty good.
Yes, but of course they're not watching the stream, so they cannot be certain where the Lib Clutter actually is. At least I hope they're not watching this stream. Now the Sorrow is making a push, it seems. Reborn turns to target them, and they're now behind a mountain from the Lib Clutter, meaning the Lib Clutter won't be able to support for quite a while. Into this possible 2v1. Sorrow loses its balloon, as well as it's about to lose one of its guns.
Yeah, this is good pressure right here. Can Lol hit the lumberjack? Nope. Nope. One on each side. You got this.
Now the Lib Clutter has come in, and they're hitting shots onto the Reborn.
Right on time. The Lib Clutter is here, and those are really difficult shots to make. That's an interesting place to engage from. I mean, not like they have the pick of the litter here, but Sorrow has taken excellent cover behind this little rock. He seems to be feeling okay. Oh, if he can make a move here. Like the Galleon. He's looking at the Galleon like, you're mine.
So you say that the Reborn is ducking down to get some shots onto the Sorrow.
Yeah, it looks like he is.
See if maybe they can get a kill here.
Doubtful. They're getting little fires up, but it looks like their balloon is sitting pretty. That cooldown is a long time, though. They've got to wait. Sorrow can engage until their balloon is a little more full. Oh, yeah. They just got hit by a lumberjack. The balloon is down. Taking some heat. The holes are not looking good. Okay, now the hole's looking great.
There goes a bounce.
There's just nothing connecting right now, and if they go for it, if they try and be aggressive on Sorrow, Lib is going to come in and cut them. Good Hades landing on the balloon, though, which is kind of sad. No fires from that. I think Red is going to try and position themselves so that they can hit Sorrow and he can't get away while also covering Lib Clutter, which is very possible with the Lumberjack. There it is. Balloon gone.
Hades shots going into the Sorrow, and there's the kill.
Oh, and the first kill advantage for the Skyborn. About time.
This is, of course, the first time in this series.
Yep. Yep.
And now the Lib Clutter are attempting to disengage. Shots still hitting. Not doing too much, though, at this point. There, the Sorrow has spawned in once again. The blue ships are now on opposite sides of this mountain in the middle.
The game is half complete time-wise. Now blue's gonna have to make a pretty aggressive push.
Lib Clutter appears to be trying to take cover behind these clouds from the red shots, but they're still hitting a sizable amount. But the Sorrow, it looks like they are positioning themselves for an ambush. They have gotten very close to the Dmitrij. Definitely into Hwacha range.
Oh, yeah.
There goes
there we
Hwacha.
go. Hwacha out. It gets a lot. A pretty good amount.
Galleon's guns.
Yeah, that's enough to bring it out for a little bit. Unfortunately, Dmitrij can still turn, and it is doing that, and it is looking at them, and it's not happy. And that rock, oh! Terrain OP right there. Half that Hwacha missed, but they still got everything. That was a great little Hwacha run there. If they want to make their move on Reborn, now is the time.
Dmitrij is still shooting their lumberjacks into the Lib Clutter. Almost killing the balloon. Sorrow's lost their armor. Lib Clutter loses their balloon as well.
Uh-oh.
Lib Clutter's lost its armor as well as its balloon.
Oh, the Hwacha! His hole was up just enough to protect from that. Good timing, engineers.
And once again, the armor and balloon drop on the Lib Clutter.
This is not looking good. And rocks everywhere. This is not a fun place to lose your balloon. In fact, this is arguably the worst place ever to lose your balloon.
And there goes the kill from, it appears, the Dmitrij's Hwacha. Now the lumber going into the Sorrow. They have lost their balloon.
Good job, lol.
But that also puts them in cover behind this rock. But the red ships just easily rise over that and continue firing.
They're
on the
gone,
Sorrow.
and the red ships are feeling no pressure here with a 2-0 lead, first kill advantage, and full health. And Sorrow, not even at full health right here. And he got stuck! No! Oh, that's so painful. And now Lol is just nailing him. And then he misses. But they get the kill.
That is probably the worst timed terrain bump I have ever seen.
Yeah, that is brutal.
That's because now the Storm Riders need to get 4 kills in order to still have a chance at winning this week's SCS.
Yeah, in under 10 minutes, too.
Against opponents that are very happy to just sit back and snipe, too.
Yep. They have comfortable distance. The Lumberjack is doing everything it's supposed to be doing. Good job, lol. And the Hwacha also being taken advantage of in a very interesting way. Normally, like, this Galleon build where you see a Hwacha and a Lumberjack is one that I really like, but it's pretty easy to take advantage of because even though it's very flexible in that it can shoot both long range and medium, and kind of close with the Hwacha, it's not very powerful. It's sort of a jack of all trades and a master of none, and if you can capitalize on that, it can be a problematic ship to take. But they are making it work so well right now, putting great pressure on every ship that they look at. Everything is hitting how it's supposed to. Hwachas are disabling. Lumberjacks are mostly hitting. There you go. Now they're hitting. This could be good. There's a lot of pressure on Sorrow right now, who's going for another flank move, which is probably what they have to do to win this. They got to get both kills and then be in their spawn. But they're taking the heat right now. Oh, and the Banshees are rough, too. Paired with that Lumberjack. Ouch.
They lost their balloon and armor, but Red couldn't really take advantage of that too much. Couldn't capitalize with the kill.
If Lib can get Dmitrij alone, it can probably defeat them in a 1v1 because of their amazing Artemis disabling power. Looks like Dmitrij just got taken out of it for a second. We can't forget about him, though, because those guns will be up before you know it. Reborn making a nice backing move to get behind Sorrow, and now Sorrow is in between Dmitrij, and Sorrow is disabled. Sorrow, even if it gets all of those disables off, it's going to have a hard time killing the Galleon, which is just so tanky, especially when the Hwacha is your main source of damage, and you need that to disable. They may be able to land a kill here on Sorrow, but it looks like Reborn is very distracted right now because the Lib Clutter is in and he is on top of him. And he's got all the hits down. Oh man, if Sorrow can neutralize Dmitrij and just keep him busy so he can't hit Lib, it looks like Lib is going to take a Reborn here. Oh, nope, he got it. He got the Lumberjack off. Good job, lol. And now it is very close between these two Mobulas.
There goes a lot of damage onto the Reborn. They bring their hull up just in time.
They got the disable on the Hades. Now the balloon is down. They're going to have the height advantage. There's a gap from the Sorrow. Oh my gosh. This is such a difficult battle. There we go. 4-0. And now the Sorrow is not in for a good time. Yes. He's gonna back out of there.
With less than 5 minutes remaining in this match, Storm Riders now need to get 5 kills in order to still have a chance at winning this week's SCS. But I'm sure they will do their best.
Yeah, I hope so. It's going to take a miracle, but I think if anyone is possible... If anyone is capable of that possibility... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. If anyone can do it, Ryders can do it. Do it, Ryders. I want to see it. Bring it to game 4. 5? Bring it to game 5.
Yes, 5. Hades shots going out from the Reborn onto the Sorrow. Once again, they're not worrying about the Lib Clutter at this point.
Which seems like a potential mistake, but at this point, they must be feeling really comfortable. Lib Clutter going for Dmitrij. If he can get the disable on the Lumberjack, which it looks like he did, they broke something. I don't know what it is. It's the Lumberjack. They're getting out of there.
The
Lumberjack looking like it's going to go at the Sorrow here. Oh, Lumberjack in arming distance. Everything disabled. Lib Clutter going for Reborn. Can they at least bring this up to a 2-4? Let's find out. Sorrow focusing hard on Dmitrij, but again, that's going to be a slow kill. It'd have to be a bumper to the ground kill, and they are way up high, and their balloon is just not feeling the pain that it's going to have to in order for that to happen.
There goes the balloon on the Dmitrij, getting a start on forcing them to the ground. But this Galleon isn't falling very quickly.
Here we go, but now Reborn is on them, and Lib Clutter's having a hard time making those hits. And there are the hits. Can we get the Hades? Yep, we're getting it. We're getting it. Oh, wow, surprise. The Hwacha making a name for itself in this game.